What's up, everybody? House of the Boogeyman back at it for another video. This time we're going to do a Scream franchise ranking um, for not the films, but we're going to do the kills. I just wanted to rank the kills for the entire Scream franchise. So that being 1 through 6, all the kills. I thought about it. There's actually some really fucking gruesome kills in the Scream franchise, man, and that's why I kind of wanted to just take the time and I thought about some of my favorite kills um, in the franchise. So starting with number 10 is going to be the Olivia kill from Scream 4, and that's when you got Jill and you got Kirby chilling. They're watching Shaun of the Dead, and they get the phone call, and Sydney's around at the time, but Ghostface says, "I'm in the closet," but then he says, "I never said I'm in your closet." And so Ghostface is, in Olivia's closet from across the road. He's not in Jill's closet where Jill lives, Sydney's cousin, which, spoiler alert, turns out to be the killer. I just think that kill is really great. It reminds me of like a Rob Zombie type kill, but Wes Craven and Rob Zombie, they both hold that in common. It's like what their trademark with horror. Like, they've never held back when it came to fucking gore, man. They've always had some of the goriest films back into the 70s with 1972. Last House on the Left, that didn't hold back on its gore for a black and white film from the 70s that still has an impact to this day. But Wes Craven, or like Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, I mean, they're both gory films. But I rank that Olivia kill number 10 from Scream 4. I really like it because of the not only just the gore, but Ghostface comes, you know, pushes her head through that fucking window, and he's just kind of holding the knife there, shaking the knife, and I think he's kind of sending a message across the way. And it's just the way the whole scene is. It's fucking badass. I really like that one. Number 9 is going to be the Phil Stevens kill from Scream 2, which would be the Omar Epps character. Um, I really like that kill for many reasons. It's just so savage, right through the fucking stall door with the buck 120. But I mean, you got to have a sharp fucking knife to do that. But I mean, it can definitely be done. And then just to hear Mickey say what he's saying, if you watch Scream 2, just listen to what he's actually saying when the Phil character puts his ear Amar up to the doorway, and you can actually hear, you know, it actually gives away who the killer is if you actually do it. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that wants to go back and rewatch it, but it's pretty cool, and that's why I put that one number 9. My 8th kill is going to be the Sam kill from Scream 6. I like the kill on Ethan, the Jack Champion character. Spoiler alert, one of the killers from Scream 6. Um, uh, Sam's character, Sam Carpenter, which would be the son of Billy Loomis in the new Scream, played by Melissa Barrera. Just that kills through the fucking throat, right through the mouth, and turn the fucking knife. I just thought it was really savage, really gruesome, and I had to put it up there on the list of kills for sure. So number 7, I'm gonna go with the Vince kill from Scream 5. I just like the whole scene of him coming out there and hearing the red right hand and Ghostface coming up behind, just one quick jab right to the fucking neck. Excuse me. And there he is. He goes down. Savage as fuck, dude. Ghostface. Not playing around, like literally on some other shit in Scream 5. Probably one of the more savage Ghostface killers in the whole entire, those two. Savage as hell. Especially Amber. Um, but number 6 kill from the Scream franchise, number 6, is going to be uh, from Scream 4. The Rebecca character, I want to say her name was Rebecca, um, in the parking garage when she's on the phone with Ghostface and she runs off, right? She's frightened. She sees Ghostface, and but then the Ghostface ends up running up on her. He just charges at her at full speed. She's got her back face towards a fucking brick wall, and so Ghostface comes running up and stabs right into her, like literally like a ghost, like a weeping like a weeping ghost, man. He's just charging, like drifting through the air, comes up, stabs her. It was just the way that whole kill was. I think it was fucking savage. I really like that. Number 5, I'm gonna go with Kenny from the cameraman from the original Scream, the throat slash. Savage ass kill. I just think it was one of the better throat slashes probably in, horror. Like it just, the makeup effects really well done. He's just sitting there eating Cheetos. 30-second delay. Next thing you know, when he turns, he gets his shit slashed. I think it's just really well done. But the Scream, my number 4 kill is gonna probably be Dewey from Scream 5, the Dewey kill, done by Amber, Mikey Madison character, Mickey. I don't know if she goes by Mikey or Mickey, but yeah, I really like that kill, coming in at number 4 for sure. The Dewey kill. It was really gruesome, like to be able to use for Ghostface to pull out 2 knives, get boom, boom, and then to use that line, "It's an honor." I thought it was really, really well done on Dewey, because it's an honor to kill off the legend, and that was confirmed that was Amber towards the end of the Scream 5. She confirmed that, she killed off Dewey, so that was fucking badass. I think still one of the best kills. And then just the posture, the stance of Ghostface, of her standing there. The Ghostface standing there at the end with the 2 knives and the score. I thought it was really, really well done. So I put that coming in at number 4. Number 3 is going to be the Jada Pinkett Scream 2 kill in the theater. The theater kill. I love the whole atmosphere of that. It really what sets the tone for Scream 2 when you put that movie in. Just awesome. I mean, it was so well done to have, and it's so well thought up to have, the killer come back in the Phil Stevens costume, what he was wearing, the brown leather jacket, the Omar Epps character, to come back and sit next to his girl, and then get killed off like that. Of course, it's Mickey. Stab, gets up, comes behind her and stabs again, and we know she goes up to the TV screen of the theater and famous scream, falls back. I mean, it's just so fucking iconic. And then everybody with their Ghostface masks and the glow in the dark knives, man, like the whole atmosphere. And then once they realized she was really killed, it was like epic, dude. Everybody just kind of took their mask off, and it's such a chilling, iconic scene. A lot like the original, just such a powerful scene. But if you look closely, what I also like about that scene is just the way, Ghostface, like he came up from behind, stabbed her, and then, he kind of straddled over there again, Mickey, and then got her again. But if you watch closely at the end of that scene, which is really cool about that scene though, like you actually see another person pull Mickey and like out of the theater, like, let's get the fuck out of here, as she's headed up to the as the Jada character is headed up to the stage and collapses, but you actually see Mickey be pulled right out of the theater, which is pretty legit. I like that. That's Mrs. Loomis, there with Mickey at the time, watching stab. So it's legit. I put that as my number 3. My number 2 favorite kill of all time in the Scream franchise is the Tatum kill. Rose McGowan, Ghostface, gets beer bottles thrown at him in the original, and she ends up almost like whooping his ass, and she makes a stupid ass decision to run through the fucking doggy door of the garage, and Ghostface just stands up, says fuck it, hits the garage door, picks her up, the iconic kill, and it just smushes her head. Oh man, it's just one of the best kills in the original storyline for sure, in all the Scream movies in the franchise for sure. And then of course my number 1 favorite kill in the entire Scream franchise is the Casey Becker kill from the 1996 original classic. Why? It's just the whole atmosphere, just the way the atmosphere is with the way it was shot. Of course, Wes Craven being one of the best directors in horror, like with the fog and just the lower lights, the atmosphere, the birds in the background, just everything. Drew Barrymore's performance, obviously Roger L. Jackson on the phone in that whole opening scene. I guess I'm judging it as an opening scene, but then again, the kill as well. The K&B Ghostface coming up behind, stabbing her famously as Ghostface does, coming up from behind and then stab, boom, right, one to the chest. She falls to the floor. That's the K&B mask, which I love that. Switches to the Fun World mask, and then back to the K. It'll switch back and forth. As we all know, that was they reshot the film with the Fun World mask. They didn't want to go back and reshoot all these scenes with the K&B, but at that point they were kind of, during that kill scene, they were still kind of deciding which mask to go with. That's why you see it flip-flop. But yeah, I mean, just that kill for sure, the stab, and for her model to come out of the house and to see her there, just I mean, I know, hanging from that tree, I mean, it was well done. This is art. You got to realize, like, this was all special effects. If you watch the behind the scenes, you can see that was, a dummy. It was handmade piece that was made specifically for that scene. And they had a lot of fun doing it. Drew Barrymore had a lot of fun doing it. Wes Craven, Lee Waddell, everybody, the whole cast, Kevin Williamson, the whole crew. Trust me. But yeah, I mean, I just think that whole atmosphere, that whole Casey Becker deserves to be number 1. Still the best kill scenes. There's a lot of great scenes in the Scream franchise, death scenes, kill scenes. But I only wanted to rank the Ghostface related ones. So not counting the deaths on the killers, like Billy's death, Stu's death, Miss Loomis, and so on, Mickey. But I just wanted to do a quick video on my top 10 Ghostface kills of all time. Let me know down below, what's your favorite, top 10, top 5. Either way, I'd love to know. And I got some big things coming to the channel. Pretty soon I want to have me an intro, maybe an outro. I haven't really thought of which song I'm gonna kind of throw in there yet, or which not for my intro, but I appreciate you guys clicking back and just listening to me rant. And I would, more than me ranking my rankings, I would love to hear your guys' rankings. I would love, comment below, let me know, what's your favorite kills from the Scream franchise? I'd love to know. Thanks, guys. House of the Boogeyman. Peace.